welcome back to the channel. My name is Vanessa if you are new here. Before we begin, I just want to remind you that these sweatshirts are at the store right now, and we also have our Catholic and single masks also, oops, that's upside down, also available in the store. So people know that you're Catholic, people know that you're single and you're looking for a husband or a wife. Honestly, these will come in handy during this new year when they're probably going to force us to wear masks. So find yourself a husband, find yourself a wife, get this mask. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into our Catholic snack. In this video of Catholic snacks, we'll be addressing the question, is praying to the saints the same as contacting the dead? If you're new to the channel or new to the series, Catholic Snacks is a series on this channel where we look at controversial topics or questions among Protestants and Catholic communities in regards to the Catholic faith, and we learn how to address them in short, bite-sized conversational ways to lead to a more fruitful discussion. But without further ado, let us get on with this video. Praying to the saints is one of those topics that comes up a lot when defending the Catholic faith. There are a few different reasons as to why Protestants have opposition to Catholics asking for the intercession of saints, but one common one is the belief that asking for the saints to intercede is somehow a form of contacting the dead, which we are taught against in Scripture. A verse that is often brought up by Protestants to back up their point comes from Deuteronomy 18, verses 10 through 12, which says, "Let there not be found among you anyone who causes their son or daughter to pass through the fire, or practices divination, or is a soothsayer, agar, or sorcerer, or who casts spells, consults ghosts and spirits, or seeks oracles from the dead. Anyone who does such things is an abomination to the Lord, and because of such abominations, the Lord your God is dispossessing them before you." These verses clearly teach against any form of divination, soothsayer, agar, sorcery, casting of spells, consulting ghosts and spirits, and seeking oracles from the dead. However, this verse does not mean that contact with those who have passed is overall condemned. Now you may be like, whoa, Vanessa, what do you mean? No, this isn't me telling you to do a seance or get a Ouija board. Please, please, please do not do those things. But this is me explaining that contact with those who have passed on in order to grow closer to God is not condemned in this verse. And how do I know this? Well, we know this because there have been multiple times in Scripture where we see contact with those who have died on earth to grow closer to God. An example of this comes from Matthew 17, when Christ has Moses and Elijah appear to the disciples on the Mount of Transfiguration. We also see this in Psalm 103, verses 20 through 21, that David asks the angels of heaven to bless the Lord. However, this asking for their blessing did not offend God, nor go against his teaching. What is being taught in Deuteronomy 18, 10 through 11 is the teaching against this fancy term, which I may be saying wrong, but it's necromancy, which is contacting the dead with the goal to obtain knowledge that is beyond our human powers, such as seeing the future or knowing something that we should not know. This isn't the same thing as asking for Mother Cabrini to help you find a parking spot. As we've discussed in previous videos, we are supposed to pray for our fellow Christians, and that the saints in heaven are no different than that of our fellow Christians on earth. Asking for intercession to glorify God is not condemned in Scripture, but instead taught that it is done in verses such as Revelations 5:8 and Revelations 8 verses 3 through 4. So guys, I hope this helps answer your questions. Is praying to the saints the same as contacting the dead that's taught against in Deuteronomy 18? Clearly it's not, but like I've mentioned in previous videos, if you want to learn more about intercession of the saints or more in-depth videos on the topics that we talk about in this series, please check the description bar down below because I've addressed a lot of these topics more extensively, so I suggest checking those out. Like I said, please check out the store, which will be linked down below. If you happen to like this video, please give it a like. If you like me, you want to see more of me, please hit that subscribe button and also turn on that bell notification so you're notified when I post. I appreciate you all, and I'd love to see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.